Soon. Join me if you want to get more energy, right? We're a week off to Christmas Day. You might be a big fan of Christmas, you might not be fussed by it. Either way, we can't help get pulled into it, right? Because it's surrounded. I say it's like a societal lockdown coming up. Whether you like it or not, Christmas is happening and you kind of get pulled into that. Shops are busier, you've got obligations around family to do, or you might just even be catching up with people and taking that opportunity. But I can tell a lot of people are getting that exhausted feeling. They're kind of dragging themselves towards the end of the year, because it can be actually the end of the year is that kind of like downtime for you if you've got some time off coming up, so you could be throwing caution to the wind with your nutrition, your fitness, and partly because you have to. And I say you have to because the gyms start to, go minimal timetable or don't run classes at all. Even like my online art class isn't happening. So all these other things start to kind of shut down and stop happening. So all the things that we do to look after ourselves during the whole year can end up not being available, not being there, and we start to feel a bit rubbish because we're not looking after ourselves and we're running around doing loads of different stuff. So today I'm going to give you 3 ways to increase your energy, nice and simple ways. Yes, of course, they involve taking a bit of time for you, but that's what you need to do, because I see a trend where a lot of people get to Christmas Day, Boxing Day, or even New Year's. It's normally one or the other, or sometimes it's the whole festive period, and they end up being really ill and not well, not being able to eat a thing, getting flu bugs or whatever it might be. And even if you're not the biggest festive person like myself, same time I don't want to be ill Christmas Day, like be a bit rubbish. So yeah, I'm going to share that with you. But yeah, let me know how you're doing. I was just re-sticking my 2024 planner. This wall isn't like, it's a whole fireplace that's been boarded up, and you think you'd be able to put pins in it, but actually they keep falling out, and I've had to go with blue tack, so I think I'm going to have to find an alternative. I'm going to be doing quite a lot of renovations in here, just not right now, because the roof is going to, the ceiling even is going to be a bit more complicated than intended. But studio changes coming up. I've just been chasing for my spin bike. I ordered a spin bike just over a week ago now, and I'm like, where's my spin bike, guys? She said 7 days. And I just got an email saying, that's it sent now, it'll be coming this week. And I'm like, when this week? Because I'm not here on certain days. So when are you going to deliver this bike? Because somebody needs to be in to get it. So yeah, chasing that one. One of my bugs in life is rubbish service. It's first time I've dealt with this company, so we'll see what happens. I did tag them on social so that they would pick up my email, and I think that seemed to work. So that's a cheeky little tip. If you're having a service issue, find if someone's got Instagram, Facebook, whatever, and comment on it, and then they tend to respond a bit quicker. They don't like that publicity. Cheeky little tip. Alrighty, shall we get into it then? So, energy, let's talk about it. Energy is the underrated resource. I call it underrated resource because people don't realize what it feels like to have energy. A lot of people are all year round, not even just this time, kind of dragging themselves around, feeling lethargic, feeling the body's heavy, don't feel motivated to do anything that they want to do, and maybe things that they are doing, they're going through the motions rather than enjoying it. So energy is super underrated. And what I find when I work with clients, they find that actually through fitness and mainly through nutrition, they feel their energy come back and they realize the difference it's made. Waking up, having energy, feel like you can do stuff, not feeling totally fatigued after doing things. And it's a huge difference. And when I say through nutrition, I'm not talking about fad diets and this is going to give you energy, this is a superfood. I'm talking about them eating foods that are good for them in terms of they enjoy them and it works for their bodies, and just tuning into what that is. And that's not around fad diets, that's just around finding what things work for them and which things don't. I often speak about what gives you energy and what takes away energy. And I just think it's super underrated, because I know when clients come to work with me, initially it's about weight loss. Some people it is about fatigue, but the majority is around weight loss and how can I lose weight, get control of my body again. And very quickly, after kind of 2 to 4 days, if you've ever done one of my 4-day challenges, you'll feel the difference in your energy. Yeah, you'll lose weight, but you'll also feel that difference in your energy and being able to do things and do more things in a day. I know a lot of people are like, Jesus, Julie, how do you get so much stuff done? And it is literally through energy, having energy to do things, and having that desire to do things. So that is a major thing with energy. It's underrated. It is something that comes through training and nutrition, but ultimately fueling your body well and doing the things that lift you up. And obviously we can't always do the things that lift us up. You've got work to go to, household chores, the commitments you have. adult life. But it doesn't mean that you can't do things outside of that to fuel your body to help you through those things. So let's talk about my number one thing around energy. One is movement. So energy comes from movement. We talk about motivation. Oh, I wish I had motivation to do this. I'm not feeling motivated today. Maybe I'll get motivation in the new year, whatever it is. Motivation is a fallacy, right? What happens is you wait for this thing called motivation to come. For some people it comes, some people it doesn't. But the secret is it's about action. So action is where you get motivation. So by moving your body is going to give you energy, which then is going to motivate you to do that thing and repeat it again. Okay, so just think energy comes from movements. Just need a little drink there. So energy comes from movement. So movement increases energy levels and reduces stress. So if you've got pent up tension, negative energy in your body, don't get me wrong, there's an argument about a little bit of stress is good. But if you've got frustration this time of year, you might have family politics going on. You're like, oh, I don't want to go to this person's house. I don't want to do this. I'm going to buy this. Ooh, Christmas cards. That pent up negative energy is going to exhaust you. So you need to release it through movement. So when you're feeling fed up, you're feeling stressed, or you're feeling low energy, movement is your quick win. It's your quick win. And I'm not talking about you have to do a full-on workout. You can go for, a brisk power walk outside, do a 30-minute home workout, join in with friends. I know a client mentioned that they were going ice skating, things like that. Joining friends and families for festival activities that don't involve sitting down around eating food. It can actually be physical activities such as ice skating, skiing, going out for a walk, all these different things. It's going to release the full feel-good endorphins and help give you energy and make you feel better too. So summary of that one, energy comes from movement. Motivation comes from taking action. So by taking action, you will feel motivated. So you'll feel motivated because you go, oh, I felt really good. I didn't enjoy it in the moment, but I felt really good after I did that thing. And actually, I feel the difference in my energy because I've dropped my exercise, I've dropped my daily walk, whatever it is you're doing right now. For your self-care, and maybe you've dropped it, tune into how it makes you feel and why you do that thing. So go back to why you move your body. What is it about moving the body that it gives you? How do you feel after you've done that thing? And if you've been doing movement consistently through the year and you stop doing it this time, get that back in. Like, see, even half an hour is going to lift you up and make you feel good. And also because then you spent time for you. You've done something for you rather than for everybody else. So number one is all about movement. And don't wait on that motivation. Action. That's what we're going to do. All right, number two, nutrient-rich foods. What do you mean by this, Julie? What I mean is this time of year we are surrounded by beige food. There'll be different kind of pizzas, pies, sausage rolls, every color of shade, I should even say, every shade of beige you can imagine. And there'll be lots of chocolates going on, sweet treats, mince pies, you name it. Lots of things that are calorie dense, so high in calories, but not necessarily diverse in the nutritional benefits of them. So it can be quite sugar highs or sugar lows, and lots of kind of beige food that give you comfort, but they don't actually nutritionally add value to your body. All right, yeah, you've got the calories in, but when we're talking about nutrition dense foods, we're talking about a variety of fruit and veg, whole grains, your lean proteins, your turkey, which is a great one. I've told you about the Christmas dinner, your turkey, chicken, and trying to get protein in every meal. And then look at the color of your meals that you're having. Look at the color of snacks, color of the meals. And I'm not saying don't have the mince pies. I'm not saying don't have the sweet treats, the crisps, whatever it is going around, but just try and get the color into your meals. Try and get the protein into your meals, because remember, food is fuel. It absolutely is. And all these essential vitamins and minerals support your energy level and all the processes that go in your body. And if you're like, oh, I'm going to feel really sluggish after my Christmas dinner, for example, think about portion size. Because if you're feeling sluggish after a heavy meal, the chances are it's because you've eaten too much of that food. So stop, take a pause before you continue, especially if you're in some of these restaurants where they pile the chips on the side, the carbs on the side. eat your protein first, then hit the carbs and just tune into your hunger levels. You don't need to finish that plate. I know we grew up with that, but you don't need to finish the plate, okay? So just tune into how you feel rather than stuffing your body. Look at the color in your meals, look at the color in your snacks, and that way that you're going to be getting different nutrients, which is going to help fuel your body. So choose nutrient-rich foods, so basically colors, lean proteins to get multiple, groups of nutrients in, and not just the beige. And look at your portion control too. If you're feeling stuffed, chances are you're going to be sluggish, dragging your body around, and the last thing you want to do is go out for a walk when you're like, I can't move, I feel so full. So tune into that too. Number 3, the final one for today is stress management. I know, right? Festive period and stress. Let's talk about it. It can be, even if you don't have kids, it can be because workload wise, you might be finishing up for the holidays, or you might be working and everyone else is going. So you're taking on all everyone else's work stacks, doing handovers, end of year reviews, your Christmas cards, you guys sort out your mum who wants this, your brother who wants that, whatever it might be. I'm sure the stress management side is being challenged right now. So I always think we have a really busy life all year round, and then you add Christmas in, and for some people it can just get too much. I've had a few clients where, it's definitely got on top of them, and it's just to say, like, it's normal to feel that. As females, we're so busy. We're running the household, and I know we're like, oh, we're in a modern world, da da da. But honestly, it falls on the female. The majority of the household stuff falls on us females. Career, kids, travel, social arrangements, household stuff, it all falls on the female, and that is the truth of it. I was speaking with a client the other day, and she actually said, there's still a magazine called, is it Women in Home? Women in Home, right? That sets a tone. So yeah, it does. It falls on us, and it's a lot. It's a lot, and a few people will be feeling under the pressure, overwhelmed by it all. So we need to look at how can we get a bit of stress management in there. What works for you? So it can be a 10-minute guided meditation. The Calm app is brilliant for that. 10 minutes of breathing space. You shut your eyes and breathe. It could be a 10 to 15-minute power nap. Set a timer on your phone. Go away, lie down. It might not even be that you sleep, but just closing the eyes. And as soon as your alarm goes off, get up and move, and you'll just feel so much better for that breathing space. As females, we do need time on our own to regenerate. We give out so much all the time. So we do need that to regenerate, re-energize, because we're giving out all the time. So just 10 minutes will make a world of difference to your stress levels and how you're feeling. So like I say, take a few moments just to breathe. If you've got an Apple Watch or fitness watch, they might have even like a 2-minute program where you just follow your breath. Even that. So start off with 2 minutes and try, if you can, a 10-minute kind of mindfulness, calm meditation. And if you are into yoga or Pilates, something like that, a class that's going to help relax you when there's a lot of stress going on. And that can make a significant difference to your overall energy and your well-being. All right, team. So they are 3 simple things. So like I say, stress management is basically about breathing, meditation, looking at anything like yoga that you might already do, get back into it. And then we're looking at colorful food, lean protein, getting color, nutrients into your diet during this demanding time. And then, as I said, movement to release stress, movement just to energize you and allow you to take action on all the things you've got going on. Alrighty, I hope that has helped. Like I say, you might be like, oh my God, Julie, you're probably more on. But honestly, I'm not. They're quite simple things, 30-minute walk, coloring your food and protein, and then just, 2 minutes breath work, or 10 minutes if you can have 10 minutes. These will help you with energy so much. And so let me know which one you go for. Even if you're like, that's all too much, choose one to start with. Choose one that you think is going to serve you well. If I was to choose one out of those, I would probably go for the nutrient-rich foods, because you're fueling your body, you're fueling the mind. And if you think of the principles about where we start from, so if you're not feeling your body well, the chances are your energy will be low. You might struggle with the workout you want to do. And stress management, absolutely breath, but I get it, you might not have any quiet time. So if you're struggling with quiet time, struggling to get time on your own to do any workout or meditation, then go for the nutrient-rich foods, get protein and color in your meals, and that will serve you well. All right, team. Hope that's helped. Remember, you do get to enjoy the festive period too. It's not just about everybody else. You should get time to enjoy it as well. Take care. Let me know how you're doing. And if you are really struggling with your energy, please reach out, just even if it's just to like let off some steam. I'm here for you guys. Take care, and I'll catch you next time.